and namaste. This is me, Avinash Manali, back with another Madridista Talk Show hosted by Real Madrid Fan Club Nepal. As you guys know, in this talk show, we basically try to invite Madridistas from all over the world. And yes, this time we have very fantastic guests from around the world that we have invited here today. First of all, I would like to thanks to each and everyone who sent the video, which is going to be actually featured during pre-match show of the La Liga Facebook Watch tonight before the match against Real Betis. So don't forget to watch that as well. And I think after the game is finished, I think we will be featured during the post-match show as well. So thank you so much for each and everyone who sent the video. Actually, we received 15 videos, so that was pretty awesome. So thank you guys once again for everyone who sent the videos. And also, after this session is over, we will be popping up some quiz questions, which you guys can answer and actually win some exciting gift hamper from MG Classico Sports. So we would like to thank our sponsor, MG Classico Sports, who are supporting us through this journey, and they are actually really helpful for us as well. So the next thing that I wanted to tell you guys was the situation is pretty much good. So let's not wait, and let's talk to our guest. So first of all, let's invite our first guest here. He is a Madridista from Philippines and actually joining us all the way from Philippines. I would like to invite on the show Mr. Alberto Bernardo. Hi, Alberto. How are you?
Hello, Avinash, and hello to all the Peña Madridistas there in Nepal. And thanks for inviting me over.
So how are you, and how is the COVID situation actually in Philippines?
The Philippines is actually one of the highest COVID positive rates in Southeast Asia, but slowly we are recovering and learning to live with the virus. So hopefully it will improve soon.
Yeah. So yes, whole world is actually suffering, and hopefully this thing will dial down soon, and then we can get back to our normal life as well. So without any further delay, let's welcome another guest. He is from India, and he is also the member of Peña Madridista de Colpo. It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome Mr. Susmit. Susmit, welcome to our show.
Hi Avinash, hi Alberto. So I'm really excited to be here. And first of all, hi, hello from Kolhapur, Madridista. So how are you guys? How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we are very good actually. So how are you, and how is the situation back in Kolhapur actually? The COVID situation.
Back in Kolhapur, actually it's like very terrible situation over here. But the thing is, we are coping up with it, and we are hoping we'll be back on track within 2 or 3 months. Let's just hope for the best.
Yeah. So let's all hope for the best, and thank you for accepting our invitation to join the show. So without any further delay, let's welcome our third guest for the show as well. He is from Nepal. And if you guys are really active in our group as well, you might have seen his post, you might have seen his comments, and it's our actually pleasure to welcome him as a first member to ever participate in International Madridista Talk. So actually, it's my pleasure to welcome Saugat Rai. Saugat, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you, Avinash brother. Hello, Alberto. Hello, Susmit.
Hi, brother.
So how are you doing, actually, Saugat? And how's the situation in your area right now?
I'm doing great, and the situation is not so serious here right now. So the lockdown is kind of over, and people are doing their daily jobs, but schools and institutions are not running. But the situation is kind of okay here.
That's really actually very good to hear, because the situation is actually going back on track, and hopefully everything will be sorted, and everything will be back to normal as well. So let's start by asking questions to Alberto. Actually, we all have our the journey as a Real Madrid fan. Actually, we all have our own story that how we started supporting Real Madrid. So, Alberto, how did you actually started supporting Real Madrid? Can you please share with our viewers as well, please?
Yeah. Um, during I became a football fan back in 1998 during the World Cup, and that's when I started playing football also in our country, and I became a full time Real Madrid fan in 2002. When I saw Zinedine Zidane's goal in the final against Bayer Leverkusen. So since then, I've been a diehard Madridista. Been through the Galactico era, the our heartbreaks during the time when Ronaldinho dominated us in the Classico. When we won the La Liga title in 2006 on that miraculous goal by Jose Antonio Reyes, and until we signed Ronaldo in 2009 and won three straight. We won the Decima, then won three straight Champions League titles. So I've been there through the ups and downs, and still a solid Madridista till now. So
Yeah.
that's 18 years. So I've been a Madridista for 18 years now.
Yeah, that's a really exciting story actually because been through all that journey that you have explained.
Yeah,
It was quite a interesting
roller
journey.
coaster. Roller
Yeah,
coaster.
roller coaster. Yeah, to be honest, it is a roller coaster actually.
Yeah.
So, same question to Susmit. So, Susmit, we'd love to hear your journey as a Madridista as well.
So the thing is, initially I was exploring football. Uh, ini- Excuse me. Hello, can you all hear me?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So initially I was exploring football, exploring different clubs, and to be honest, I became a diehard fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. I was a huge fan of David Beckham as well. So I used to watch few Real Madrid matches as well. Then Ronaldo got transferred to Real Madrid, and I started following Real Madrid. And then it was a crazy journey. Real Madrid taught me technical things, lot of technical things. Initially, as a kid, I just used to watch football to watch someone's goal, especially Cristiano Ronaldo's goal. But after that, I started observing things, how to keep possession, how to play real game as a footballer, how the team plays, what manager does with the team. A lot of technicalities, and I have grown up watching Real Madrid. So it was a great journey, to be honest. Uh, so yeah, that was that was my journey as a Real Madrid fan.
yeah. So, thank you so much for sharing as well. That was actually quite an exciting journey that you shared with us. So, similar
Ye-
question to Saugat here. Saugat, I know you are just 15 years old. So, how it all began for you as a Real Madrid fan?
As a Real Madrid fan, first I didn't know anything about football, and we, with my mother, went to our local stadium, football stadium in Daran, and we watched football. I didn't know anything about football. I didn't even understand what they were doing, but I thought it is interesting. I wanted to know more about the football game, so I started to search in the television, started watching how it is played, started searching the goals people scored, and slowly, my love grew for Cristiano Ronaldo. And at the time, he was at Real Madrid, so I became a Real Madrid fan, and now I'm more attached to Real Madrid than Cristiano Ronaldo, and my love for Real Madrid is going every day.
Yeah.
exactly,
Thank you.
same story.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sogat, for that. I think it's a gradual process because when you first know about football, actually, you don't really understand about how everything's are done, and then you slowly start, and then you actually fall in love with the game. And thank you. Thank you for sharing that as well. So my next question is to Alberto actually. So Alberto, I know you are the member of Real Madrid Philippines actually, Peña Madridista de Filipinas, as you guys call it. So how was the overall journey for as a starting Peña back there, and how long have you been involved with the Peña in Philippines?
It was hard because football is not the number one sport in our country. It's actually basketball. So it started with a small group of people who are members in this Facebook group called Madridista Ako, means we are Madridistas. They started sponsoring some viewing parties during Real Madrid matches, and eventually the board members of the Peña actually filed their application for formally to be formally recognized by um, the Peña de Madridista of in Spain. So our application, we have submitted all the requirements right now, and we are really close to being recognized as an official Peña of the Philippines. So it was a long, hard road because again, basketball is the number one sport in our country, but I think we are getting there.
Yeah.
As
So just wanted to add another question on that. So how is the sports, as in the overall football game, is growing in Philippines? Is it like the growth in today's time is like really big, or is it like slowly going upwards? How's the situation?
um back, I think it's around 5 6 years ago when our national team actually made some noise in the international scene when we had several high profile wins over I think the powerhouses of Southeast Asia. So the Philippine Ascals, that's the name of our national team, actually became popular, and so now you can see football camps almost everywhere here in Manila, especially in some of the cities. So hopefully it will trend um, and become almost as popular as basketball in the future.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Hopefully, the game keeps on growing as well, because football is actually what they call is the worldwide game. So
Yes.
hopefully, it is growing in Philippines as well. So my question is to Susmit as well. So Susmit, I know Peña Madridista de Colapur actually they are celebrating their third anniversary, I believe. So
Right, right.
how is the overall journey? Actually, how did you guys started in Kolhapur, and when did you get involved with the Peña?
Exactly. So thanks for the question first of all. So the thing is, as Alberto said, football is not the number one game in our country. Most of the people prefer watching or supporting cricket, but it's different story with our city. My city's name is Kolhapur. So we started football culture in late 18th century, and there was a king called Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj who bought that game over here in Kolhapur, and since then the legacy has been followed. So if you go to this particular city, Kolhapur, there you everywhere will find football fans only. So the thing is, it's this Pena actually started via WhatsApp group. So two of my colleagues, Preshit and Kedar, they were just college students chilling in their college days, and they decided that if they used to see a lot of Madrid fans around there, so they thought let's bring them together in a WhatsApp group. So slowly, we started growing. Our first group was of around 300 people. Then we started our second group. Then all over the Pena from India, they started supporting us. They started giving us the knowledge how we can make our Pena official. So October 6th was the date. We started our Pena. In I guess 2019, we got our Pena like recognized by Real Madrid, and now we have a lot of people. There are many people who are working tireless in backend, and now we also have women's pena as well, women's group as well. We recently started few months back, so we are really going fast. We are bringing up that football culture, and the especially the Madrid culture we are bringing over here.
Yeah.
So we are so that was our Pena story basically.
Yeah. So thank you so much,
Yeah,
and congratulations, you guys, on like for yeah, making it to the third year as well. So it's
yeah, yeah,
actually a difficult thing, and especially in South Asia to uh,
yeah.
go on Kenya as well, because we personally we know that struggle as a Kenya to
Right,
get officially recognized by Real Madrid. So thank you
right.
so much for sharing your journey. So we have Sogat here as well. So Sogat, I would like to ask you the same question, but I know that you joined the Pena recently. So how has been your overall experience in that situation?
I think it has been great. Yeah, this I joined recently, 3 4 months ago, but I have made a lot of friends. It's like family here. We do great things and we do a lot of fun. We post every day. We get information here what Real Madrid is doing there, and the board members are working on the Spanish recognition for Peña Madridista Nepal, and even after that, all those controversies and all, this fan club is standing strong as ever. I love that spirit of the members here to support the fan club even in the hard times of the fan club. I love all the members here. They are very great and the fan club is running very good.
Yeah. So thank you so much for sharing your experience as well. And also, just wanted to ask you one more question, so that although you've known many female Madridistas here as well. So how have you seen the growth of female Madridistas in Nepal? Actually, you've been, I think, talking to them as well. So how has the culture grown?
Excuse me, can you repeat the question? I didn't hear.
Yeah. So the number of female Madridistas is growing as well. Can you hear me properly? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know, and we had a lot of female Madridistas here. I didn't know that female also support football and had a passion same as the men's. But when I came in this group and became a member, slowly growing and knowing about the people and the all the cultures here, I knew a lot of female Madridistas here. I didn't know about that. I'm shocked and happy that female also support football and Real Madrid.
So yeah, thank you so much for that as well. So let's jump into the match actually. So let's talk about the previous match. So what we think about the match that was played, the first league game. So it was a draw again, 1-1, a nil-nil draw against Real Sociedad. So Alberto, what did you make of the match, and who do you think played well, and who missed to impress you in that particular match?
Um, uh, it was the draw. Of course, if we don't win, the draw is disappointing. But our, some good news in our match is that our defense is as solid as ever. The back four, especially Rafael Varane, who had a nightmare game versus Man City, bounced back, and Thibaut Courtois, is the best goalkeeper in Spain right now, was also again solid. Um, the problems with goal scoring is still there. Um, Benzema missed some supposedly easy chances, um, but On the bright side, also Martin Odegaard was really good, I think, and um, Toni Kroos and Luka Modric were still as good as ever. But Vinicius and Rodrigo were slightly disappointing, especially their decision making during the match. So overall, there's there's some positives, there's some negatives, but still happy that our defense is strong as ever. So hopefully the goals will start barging in once everyone gets healthy, like Hazard and Asensio. So and maybe there's some questionable substitutions made by Zidane. Instead of putting in strikers like Jovic he opted to put in some teenagers. So maybe with the match squad that we have in the next game, um, maybe Jovic and others can get more playing time.
Yeah. So, do you think Real Madrid needs another striker, or are you happy with what we had? Because in that match, we saw Benzema was pretty poor, I think, because he didn't take the chance as we normally see him do. Like last season, he was pretty phenomenal. So, do you think Real Madrid still needs to make another striker signing, or are you happy with what we've got?
Actually, I'm happy with what we got right now because I don't know what's if there's any off the field issues with Luka Jovic. But Benzema is already what 33, going to on 34. He can't play 90 minutes every match right now. So maybe Zidane should consider giving Jovic more playing time, and I think we'll be good because I think we will not buy another striker this window because I think we're saving up for the next transfer window, next summer transfer window, when
Yeah.
maybe the Mbappe's, Haaland's, and others are will be available to us. So I'm quite content with our current players right now.
Yeah. So just another question for Susmit as well in from the same match. So Real Madrid actually opted to go with a different lineup, not with the midfield of Cruz, Casemiro, and Modric, but rather with actually Martin Odegaard. So what did you think about the formation? Actually, was it the right decision from Zidane to go with that formation, or would you have rather choose another formation for the match?
So the thing is, I completely agree that fan must be little bit disappointed that first match and we drew it, but that's not the case. It's Zinedine Zidane, and he's a very stubborn manager. So I will suggest all the fans that you should trust Zidane because what he has given us our club is something crazy. So starting the lineup with Martin on the guard. So it's his own decision, and even I was expecting some magic from him, but eventually the result wasn't as expected. But still, I was okay with the Zidane's decision. What he has started the lineup and the play he had planned. So it's okay for me, and it's just one game. So we cannot judge the whole game or whole team or a whole season just because of one game. Even Zidane needs some idea that in what situation what players can play, how they play, and which player matches with which player's game. Is he compatible with that particular pressure? So I feel I'm completely okay with it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
how impressed were you with the Martin Odegaard's performance actually in that match? Was there a room to improve, or were you completely satisfied with what he did on the
Yeah,
pitch?
yeah, there is definitely a room to improve, definitely. And over the time, I think he'll get there. He'll definitely get there. He just need that experience and he need to get used to high pressure games so that we can use him in the future. So, um, according to me, I was not completely satisfied, but it's fine. It's fine. It's his first chance, so it's fine.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for your answer as well. So my next question is for Sogat here. Sogat, so what did you make of the front three? Actually, the front three of let's say Rodrigo, Vinicius, and Benzema. And do you think that we need someone
Excuse
else?
me.
I think there's some problem with your internet actually. So
Sorry.
yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you now. Yeah, can.
So can you just turn on your mic when you are speaking actually? So not when I'm actually asking you the question.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll just ask you this question. So the were you happy with the front three of Karim Benzema, Rodrigo, and Vinicius Junior in that match?
Um, to be honest, I think we need a goal scoring threat, a natural goal scoring threat who can score goals for us. Our defense was good, midfield was yeah good as well, and but the attacking we create a lot of chances. We play very well, but the attackers couldn't just score the goal. We had a lot of shots also as well. We had shots on target as well, but we couldn't just score. I think that finishing is lacking on the team. I think we need Marco Asensio to be fit and Jovic to have given chances, some chances for him, and Eden Hazard to be fully fit and in his form.
Yeah. So thank you so much for that, Sogat. So we can see another question popping up in the screen. So I'd like to put this question to Alberto actually. So Alberto, what do you think Real Madrid should sign Cavani or not? Like there has been talks that Cavani is actually free agent and he is willing to join Madrid, but he is asking like too much of salary. So do you think Real Madrid actually should go for Cavani or not?
If he doesn't if the price is right, the salary is right, I think it would not hurt to add Cavani. But to be honest, I would much rather have Zidane give more chances to Jovic because Jovic might be very important to us in the future. So I think it's better to give him more confidence and maybe start him more. But if you sign Cavani, Jovic might even go down below the pecking order even more, because of course, if you sign Cavani, you have to play him, so it means less playing time for Jovic. So I don't think it's a good idea, but we'll see. Um, I still believe in Jovic, so he's just 23, 24. So I think um, and I don't know if Cavani is a really good locker room guy. So I'm on the fence on that signing Cavani.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I think we need to give actually Jovic some more chances. Actually, he's not getting minutes, and if we sign Cavani, I think there won't be any time for him to actually play and show his work. So thank you so much, Alberto. So we can see another question popping up on the screen. It's for Susmit. So Madan Shrestha is actually asking, who do you think will sign in Real Madrid this season? I think who is going to be the star performer for Real Madrid this season? He actually basically means to say.
The first name popped in my mind is Martin Ondegaard. I'm really hoping he should shine, and he is capable of that. Apart from Martin Ondegaard, I really want to see Eden Hazard perform like he had been performing in Chelsea. So yeah, there are two players I think and I prefer that they should shine are Martin Ondegaard and Eden Hazard.
Yeah. So talking about Eden Hazard, so will he be able to prove his worth this season? What do you think? Everyone is asking that question.
Yeah, I'm hoping he will definitely will. He is capable player. He's a great player. Just he just need to get fit, get used to with Real Madrid's game. and definitely,
Yeah.
I think he will prove his worth.
So here's another question popping up for you as well. So will Jovic get more chance this season, and will what will be the role of Modric and Marcelo? I think he's going to ask. So do you think Modric and Marcelo should be given more opportunities now that the young players are coming in, the players like Valverde, Odegaard, or should we stick with Modric and Marcelo rather? Like I think this question is all about that. So
Okay,
what?
okay, let me put it this way. So the thing is, games. If it is a league or a Spanish league, La Liga game, we can experiment with. We can definitely experiment with Jovic. But if there are big games like Champions League, then definitely there Marcelo and Modric are more trustable players. So definitely they should be given a chance at least in the big games
Yeah.
because they have a lot of experience. So yeah.
Yeah. So I can see another question popping up on the screen for Sogat. It's from Series, I guess. So she is asking, what do you think about our squad for today's match? I think Eden Hazard is not in the squad, and also I think the recent news was Marcelo is also not traveling with the squad. So what do you think about the overall squad for the match?
I think the overall squad will be like Courtois on goal, of course, and then Danny Carvajal on the right back, Sergio Ramos and Rafael Varane on the centre back position and left back. So Marcelo isn't traveling, so it will be Monday, and it will. I kind of doubt he'll choose home, so I'll go with Casemiro, Cruz, and maybe Odegaard or Valverde, someone or Modric. Maybe he'll go for Odegaard, and then the front three is your for Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Karim Benzema. But in his latest press conference, he said that Benzema and Jovic can start together. So I think I have a gut feeling that even Jovic can start there with Benzema today.
Yeah, actually, Zidane actually said that there's a possibility that Jovic and Benzema can start together. So, Oliver, do you think Jovic and Benzema can play together? Because we haven't seen much of Jovic and Benzema like playing together at all last season. So, do you think that partnership can work?
In today's football, it's rare to see two strikers playing together. But Benzema is more of a center forward, more of a center forward than a striker. So maybe he can help create more chances for Jovic. But if we don't have um, all 10 outfield players going back on defense, it might be a problem. But maybe in the Copa del Rey we can experiment it. But for a La Liga game, not so sure. But for not maybe for small stretches like in the 60th minute, starting the 60th minute, we can try. But I don't think they should start together because it might create problems, especially defensively. So that's my
Yeah.
take.
So there's another question popping up on the screen for you as well. So most important player tactically in today's game. I think Janice means to say who will be the most important player tactically in today's game. Who do you think will be that player?
Um, well, I think has to be Benzema because he's our main scorer. So and he also links up play with our midfielders and he's really been our most important, should I say, attacker since Cristiano Ronaldo left and Gareth Bale was MIA for most of the season and so officially left us. So I think it would be Benzema and whoever starts in that other midfield spot, which last week it was Odegaard. Maybe this week it would be Isco or maybe if Vinicius gets another run at it, I think they're all important, and all all of them can be are match winners for today's match. But for me, it's still Benzema, uh, especially this early of the in the season when Jovic hasn't really been used by Zidane. So I think it's gonna be Benzema.
Yeah. So thank you so much for your answer as well. So I think we can see another question popping up on the screen. So I'd like to ask this to Susmit. So Susmit, what could be the chances for Rodrigo this season? I think Subodh is asking. So do you think he should keep on playing on the right wing, or do you think he's more of a left winger in your thought?
Okay. So the thing is, in my opinion, he's perfect on the right wing because Vinicius, he handles left wing very well. He knows he gets the way. He knows how to get inside. On the other hand, Rodrigo definitely plays well and he fits there on the right wing. Uh, about how many chances he'll get, definitely he has to show some game. It's after all, at the end of the day, it's Zidane's head, it's Zidane's decision. But I think he'll get pretty much chances, definitely because Zidane is making our squad very well. He's making our future generation. So definitely he's gonna get many chances.
Yeah. So there's another question popping up for you as well. So who do you think will get more game time this season, Marcelo or Mendy?
I think Mendy. It's Mendy. Uh, if I look into Zidane's head, definitely Zidane will do that. He is preparing Mendy at Marcelo's place, and we need someone like Marcelo, like a great left back. So he's preparing for that. So definitely we are gonna get see Mendy over there.
Yeah. So thank you so much for your answer as well. And we have Sogat here as well. So Sogat, I would like to ask you about the recent departures that we've had. James left for Everton, and Bale actually left for Tottenham Hotspur. So are you happy with the transfers that has been made, or do you think we actually let go very crucial players? So are you satisfied with what the decision has been made, or do you think the decisions would have been different?
Uh, Obviously, they were great players, but in the present time, they are not getting the chances. They are not getting the playing time they need. Uh, I think Real Madrid did good to let them go as they were on high wages, and also the Zidane tactically didn't need them. But the thing is that James left on free, so that is the thing that is hard to take for me. And Bill leaving is, I don't think that hurts too much. But what he have done for the club, according to, if we see that what he have done for us in the past few years, that's very hard to let him go as well. But in the present time, we don't need those two players. So I think Real Madrid did very good.
Yeah, thank you so much for your answer as well. So we have another question popping up on the screen for you. So a series is saying, do you think our players are in form, and can we win La Liga this season?
Yes, I think our players are ready to defend our La Liga title, but we just lack the main thing, that is our goal scoring threat. It is only Benzema who scores first. We need one or two more player who can score like Benzema and get us the goals that we need. Our defending is solid, midfield is solid, but the main thing we lack is attack. The goals we lack. I hopefully will win the league this season as well.
Yeah, we certainly hope we do. And thanks for your answer as well. So, Rhythm is actually asking, Do we need any signing this season to strengthen our squad? So I would like to take opinions from Alberto here. Alberto, do you think we should sign anyone to strengthen our squad? Answering to this question, please.
Um, I think we already made our the signing with Odegaard coming back from loan, right? Also Odrizola is also back with us. Um, Having a healthy Eden Hazard this season is like having a new signing because he was out for like 75% of last season. So I think we should give this current team a chance. And since all the news coming out from Madrid is that we're really saving money for next season, so I think this squad is good enough to retain La Liga and maybe win the Copa del Rey. But as for the Champions League, we will see. We will see if this squad is good enough to win the Champions League.
Yeah, so do you think, actually, there's another question actually. Do you think Real Madrid can win UEFA Champions League this season? So, Susmit, what do you think? Do you think Real Madrid can actually win the Champions League with this current squad?
It will be too early to predict something like that, but definitely we have that potential. We have potential manager to win Champions League title. So definitely, I always keep hope, and definitely we have that potential. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So,
my answer is yes.
yeah. So just adding to that question, Sosti is asking here, what is lacking in our team and how can we improve the team performance? Do you think is there anything lacking in the team right now, or we are very good to progress to the season with the current team that we have?
So the thing is, definitely, I think we need some improvement in the forward line. We need experienced player. We need a confident player over there. But we will get there eventually. That's not an issue. Zidane will look up to it. Uh, but apart from that, I don't think there is any changes we need to do in our squad. uh, our squad is perfectly fine. So the thing what happened is, right now in our squad there are two different batches. So there are players we have who are above 30s, and there are players they are too young. They are in 20 to 25. So we definitely have to match these two groups. So there we are facing a little bit trouble, but definitely we'll get there. There is nothing as such where we are lacking as a squad. So that's my opinion.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, actually. And my next question is for actually Sogat. I can see another question popping up. So, what we've done this season is, I think we've let Ariola go. So he's currently playing at Fulham right now. He was our backup goalkeeper. So this season, our backup goalkeeper will be Lunin. So, do you think? Series is asking, do you think that our squad needs one more goalkeeper, or are you happy with what we've got?
For me, I think Thibaut Courtois is enough for us, and we have Lunin as well as a backup. He plays for Castilla too, so he'll have that match fitness to play for us in the time when we need. I think we're okay with one goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois. He had a great season last season. He'll have one this year as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for that as well. So another question I just wanted to add you that the Sosti was asking actually. So do you think that we need to add have any more additions to our squad, or do you think we have pretty much good squad to go for the season?
As Real Madrid have already made clear that they'll not make any signings this season, but for me, I don't think that we need a player to sign. But the main thing we need, like Alberto brother said, that uh, fit Hazard, who doesn't get injured every time, and a in-form Benzema who scores every day and out that we need. The thing that we need is that.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. So, just adding up to that Hazard question. So, Asis is actually asking, can I get the upvotes on this is the last season of Hazard with us if he doesn't show up? So, what do you guys think? I just wanted to have that opinion from everyone. So, starting with Alberto. Alberto, do you think this is going to be the last season of Hazard with us if he doesn't show up?
That's tough because with the rumors swirling that Mbappe will be buying Mbappe next year and maybe the best striker in Europe, young striker in Europe, we might sign him, Haaland. Um, Also, with that being said, there might be no spot for Hazard if he doesn't play well this season because Mbappe and Haaland are um, more of more or less playing the same position as Hazard in the front three. So I think if Hazard is continues to be injured and is not fit, I think Perez would not like another Gareth Bale situation who happening where we are paying a lot for this a lot of salary for him who and he can't play. So uh, it's gonna be a problem, and especially since Real Madrid is the biggest club in the world, we expect to have the best players and players who actually play. So um, I really hope Hazard recovers from his ankle injury and becomes a force this season because with his skill set, La Liga is the perfect league for him, in my opinion. Um, so he really should dominate this season, or
Yeah.
else he might get sold or what. I don't know.
Yeah, so your answer is yes. This might be the last season for us, for Hazard, if he doesn't show up, isn't it?
Yes, we
Yeah,
can't have. We can't have. I think he's the second highest paid player, third highest paid, or whatever. We can't have that player playing just 20, 10, 15, 20 games a season. So
yeah,
I think this is a make or break season for him.
yeah. So same question for Susmit. Susmit, do you think this is going to be the last season for Hazard if he doesn't show up?
Uh, it's too early to predict that, but since we have been saying that Real Madrid have been making some rough decisions throughout, so anything can happen. But definitely, Eden Hazard is like a very agile player, and he will recover fast and he will come back. But having said that, he hasn't showed his performance, level performance yet. So even I'm agreeing with Alberto, it can be definitely.
Yeah. Sir, is it going to be the last season? Are you saying yes or no? Just taking the opinion here. If Hazard doesn't show up, yes.
Yes,
Yeah. So two
yeah.
yeses. So Sogat, same thing for you. You can just answer on yes or no. So do you think this is going to be last season of Hazard with us if he doesn't show up?
I think yes. He'll be sold if he doesn't show up his game.
Yeah. So just another question that is popping up as well for you. So what do you think about Isco getting chances this season? Do you think Isco will get more chances?
I don't know about Isco will get on, but I think he should get chances to rotate the players. There will be some time when we'll have a lot of matches coming back and forth, so we need a player like Isco. Isco is a brilliant player who can replace Modric, but he becoming on the team when Modric was on prime, he couldn't show up all his quality that he had. But I think yes, he needs the chances. He'll show up surely.
Thank you so much as well. So I can see another question popping up for Alberto here. So Alberto, are you expecting any La Fabrica player to show magic? Actually, in last match we saw some player like Marvin actually making the debut. So do you think more player will be able to come and show their talent like Valverde did last season or the season before? Are you expecting somebody to come up and show their talent this season?
Um, excuse me. To be honest, I don't think I want the La Fabrica players to show up and make a huge difference or anything. But the reality is, our squad is too already too deep, almost at every position. So you have the guy players like Asensio, Rodrigo, Vinicius, and there's also, of course, there's Hazard, who are already set in their position. So unless there's some knock on wood injuries to our most of our first team players, I don't see Zidane really giving them the playing time and uh, um, the playing time that they will be getting here. And they're still young, so maybe in the future, but in this season, our team's already too deep at every position, so I don't see them making that huge of an impact this season.
Yeah. So another question for everyone actually. So Sosti here is asking, so who is your all-time favorite Real Madrid player and why? I would like to start with Alberto because as you mentioned, you have been through that Galacticos era before that as well. So who is your favorite Real Madrid player and why?
Um, the person who made me like Real Madrid was actually Raul Gonzalez. He was before Cristiano Ronaldo. He was our number 7, and he played with grace. Scored fantastic goals, and he was the captain of the Galactico era. But all time, yeah, my favorite is Cristiano Ronaldo. You can't you can argue that he's the greatest Real Madrid player of all time. You can also argue that he's the greatest player of all time. And
Yeah.
undoubtedly, he's the greatest goal scorer of all time. So it has to be him. He ushered in a new age of Madridistas all over the world. And for the price we paid for him, it was, I think, 83 million something. It was so
Yeah.
worth it.
True, true. Very,
Actually,
very true
it's,
actually.
nowadays, it's actually like peanuts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I
defenders
totally
are, oh, the price tag for some of the players right now is outstanding. So
Yeah,
we got
true.
the
And
steal.
actually, we sold him for 100 million, actually,
Yeah,
buying him for 80 million, and we sold him from 100 for
yeah.
100 million. Yeah, I
Mm.
totally agree with you. We can't deny the fact that Cristiano Ronaldo is actually the greatest ever player to play for Real Madrid, or, in terms of overall game, actually, because he is, I think, just 9 goals short of becoming the all-time highest international goal scorer for his country as well. So I think we can't deny the fact, and hopefully he will come back someday to Real Madrid. Let's hope. Who knows?
we are
Yeah. So,
hoping.
same question to Susmit. Susmit, who is your favorite Real Madrid player and why?
Yeah. So the thing is, as I said in my introduction, it was 50%. It was Cristiano Ronaldo. That he made me follow Real Madrid. 50%. So definitely, I have seen him doing crazy things, like our 90 minutes beat, our 90 minutes comebacks, or tough games, or anything. Like so many memories popping up in my head right now, and so everything is clashing up. But definitely, if I have to if I have to answer in one sentence, it would be my all-time favorite player would be Cristiano Ronaldo. But apart from that, Ramos and Toni Kroos, they have been performing consistently, and I have been crazy fan of theirs too. So yeah,
So, thank you so much
yeah.
for your answer as well. So, Sogat, I would like to ask you the same question. Who is your favorite all-time Real Madrid player and why?
Same as all the other guests, mine is as well Cristiano Ronaldo as well. For all the goals he scored and the contribution he did for our team, all those comebacks in the second leg of UEFA Champions Leagues we did against all the teams, and the four Champions League in 5 years, two La Ligas, and every contribution he did for the team. I think he's the best player for Real Madrid.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Sogat, for your answer as well. So let's talk about the next game. Actually, it is quite a tricky fixture that we have against Real Betis. They have actually won 2 games in a row. So let's start with Alberto here. So Alberto, do you think the result will be in our favor, or are you pretty scared that the next game we play is against Real Betis tonight? Can you please unmute your mic, Alberto? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I think we will, should I say, comfortably win this game tonight. I think our back four is really solid, and I think Zidane has will make several changes to the lineup that started against Real Sociedad. I think Casemiro will start. It will provide more stability in our midfield, together with maybe Kroos, and I think Valverde will start in this game to provide more energy at the start, and I think we will win this maybe 3-0 uh, with a late Luka Jovic goal. Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah, true. Hopefully. So, Susmit, so my next question is to you. So, about the same game. So, we've seen that the squad list is already out. Actually, Hazard is not traveling with the team, and I think Marcelo is not traveling with the team. So, what will be your ideal starting 11 for this match?
My starting lineup would be Courtois. Then on the right, I'll start from right. It would be Carval, Varane, Sergio Ramos, and Mendy. Then I have something different formation in my mind, which is 4-1-2-1. So exactly in front of defense line, there would be Casemiro, then there is Cruz and there is Modric, and I'm hoping Zidane will keep one of our forwards, maybe Vinicius or Rodrigo or Ondegaard in the front. So that's what I'm having in my mind. I just actually wanted to see how this experience goes. So I have been thinking up a lot about this formation now and about this lineup. So yeah, that's from my side.
So yeah, thank you so much. That was actually really good tactics that you mentioned. Hopefully Zidane will listen to you. Maybe he needs to watch just so that you need to listen to you. Actually, that was like pretty good formation that you talked about there. So the next question is to Sogat here. So Sogat, who should actually start in the front three now that Luka Jovic is also in the squad, and I think Lucas Vasquez, who plays as a right winger, normally Zidane likes to bring him after like first half or something, and then there's also Vinicius Junior, and there's also Benzema. So what do you think will be the front three for this match? I think there's been certain technical difficulties with that. So let's move on to Alberto here. So Alberto, like, are you like pretty much confident that if Real Madrid fails to win anything this season, will still Zidane still be the manager of Real Madrid, or do you think he will be replaced by someone if he fails to actually win something this season?
As lifelong 18-year fan of Real Madrid, I'm really not a fan of replacing coaches. Um, just before Zidane took after Zidane left, we had like how many coaches? Two, three in one season. Um, uh, when Zidane left, Lopetegui was hired, then was replaced by Solari. Then Zidane came back again. I really am not a fan of replacing managers, especially managers who have won all the titles that Zidane has won for Real Madrid. Was who has no one has won two straight UEFA Champions League titles, let alone three straight UEFA Champions League titles, two La Ligas. Uh, I think Zidane is one of the best, if not the best, Real Madrid manager I've ever um, seen in my lifetime. So I think he gets a pass if we don't win a title, but I really don't see us not winning anything this season, especially with Barcelona severely weakened, um, and with an unhappy Messi and Luis Suarez departing, and their old guard are like PK, Busquets are already old. So I think we will win something this year. So I see Zidane being our manager for years to come. Also, I think Mbappe is really a big fan of Zidane. So I don't think Florentino Perez would want Zidane gone, and that might decrease our chances of landing Mbappe if Zidane leaves or is fired.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I can see another question popping up in the screen. It's by Meher, and he's asking, what do you think about number seven in Real Madrid right now? And has decision been taken that number seven is given to Hazard? Is this the right decision, or do you think there's someone else who deserves the number seven jersey? Susmit, do you think is there anyone who deserves the number seven jersey apart from Hazard in our squad?
Uh, Definitely. At this point of time, I think he's the only player who can carry that number seven jersey. As a matter of fact, the number doesn't matter actually, but since we have that seven legacy in our club, definitely Hazard is the right person to carry that number seven legacy right now.
Yeah, thank you so much for that as well. So I would like to add another question on that. So what do you think is the realistic target for Real Madrid this season? So will we be able to win La Liga and Champions League or the Copa del Rey? So what do you think will be the overall target for this season, actually?
Overall target would be definitely winning the league, focusing on the league, uh, focusing on our substitute players as well. And definitely our main target should be, practically speaking, winning league champion, Spanish league, La Liga. Talking about Champions League, we have already seen the last season of Champions League, and there are really tough teams with very strong tactics and strong players like Bayern Munich, if I have to mention. So we can try. We should give our best, and if we see how team grows at the end of the league, we definitely we as I said previously, we definitely have that potential to win Champions League as well. And if we are able to win La Liga and Champions League, then there should not be any problem to win Copa del Rey as well.
Yeah, talking about that, Copa del Rey. Actually, we haven't won a Copa del Rey since 2014. So, is this finally the year that we are going to win Copa del Rey? So, Saugat, what do you think? Are we going to win Copa del Rey this season? And if not, what are we not doing right that we are not being able to win Copa del Rey?
I think we have the quality to win the Copa del Rey, the Spanish Cup. So if we don't win, the main problem will be again the same problem. That will be our goal scoring threat that we don't have in our squad. That one man to score goal each day, every day, we lack that. So that may cause us some harm in our Copa del Rey.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sogat, for that. So UV is asking, Mbappe next season and Haaland the season after Real Madrid would be fun to watch. So Alberto, do you want to add something to that comment?
Of course, having Mbappe would really significantly increase our chances of winning all the titles because for me, he's been a top five player for the past, I don't know, since the World Cup, maybe. So Real Madrid buys the best players in the world. So Mbappe would fit that mold. Um, I think he's relatively is still very young and has a lengthy career to be more successful in Madrid, also for France. So about Haaland, I think he needs he's way younger also, but he still needs to be prove that he can really play consistently because playing for Borussia Dortmund and playing for Real Madrid are two different things altogether. So maybe another season of being a prolific scorer would convince Florentino Perez to buy him. So, but as to answer the question, of course, it would be very exciting to watch those world class players, attackers playing for Real Madrid.
Yeah. So adding up to the same question, just a question to Susmit. So Susmit, what is your dream Real Madrid transfer actually? Who you want to see in Real Madrid, like playing for Real Madrid?
In between Mbappe and Haaland, you're asking?
No, your dream transfer actually, not just Mbappe or Haaland.
Okay, so even I want to see someone pacey, someone who has had good pace. Since it's been a while that we haven't seen that counter attack game of ours that we used to play. So definitely it would be Mbappe. Mbappe is in my head in a while. So yeah, definitely. It's Mbappe.
Yeah, thank you so much actually for answering that question. And I'm actually just getting some disturbance here from my phone. So that's all right. Thank you so much. So I would also like to take a quick prediction for the match against Real Betis from everyone. So because we are actually nearing the end of our show, so I would like to take quick prediction from you, Susmit. What do you think will be the result tonight?
Looking at the squad, looking at our defense line, and looking at our the performance of Thibaut Courtois, I think we'll be able to keep clean sheet, and definitely the score would be 2-0. That would be my prediction.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So
Yeah.
we have Sogat here as well. So Sogat, quick prediction from you as well.
Same goes from me. I too thought it will be 2-0. We have the same predictions.
So thank you so much. So we have Alberto here as well. Alberto, your quick prediction. Are you sticking with the 3-0 prediction that you made, or do you think there's gonna be some changes in your prediction?
Yeah, it's still going to be 3-0. Ramos, no, Kroos, Benzema, and as I said, Jovic with a late goal.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Alberto. So we are nearing the end of our. So it was really great talking to you. So I would like to take some final words here from Susmit. So Susmit, before disconnecting, your final words to everyone watching this. So right now.
So the thing is, definitely, first of all, thanks for inviting us, Penya Madridista de Kolhapur, to join your show. It's really, uh, like interesting, and I have been enjoying this talk. So definitely, we are all glad that you have invited us to join this talk show. Um, Also, I would like to tell our fans that keep your trust in Zidane. He's the greatest manager I have seen in in my life, and he can do anything. So probably he is making our next generation safe. So yeah, definitely. And Hala Madrid.
Thank you so much, Susmit. It was a pleasure having you on our show because you guys are actually celebrating your Penya's third anniversary as well. So congratulations once again, and
Thank
hopefully
you so much.
we can get connected in future as well. So we have
Definitely.
Alberto here as well. Alberto, so your final words before we get disconnected.
First, I would like to thank you for inviting me. It's an honor to represent our Peña Madridista de Filipinas. Um, um, Hope you can join us also. We have this weekly talk also, Madrid Talk PH. Maybe you guys can come over and join us in our weekly episodes. You can follow our YouTube page, Peña de Madridista de Filipinas. Um, uh, Maybe you can join us in our some of our episodes, and just stay safe, Madridistas. Wear your mask.
Thank you for
Wear your mask
great advice
and
as well. Great advice.
Ala
So,
Madrid.
guys, yeah, you guys have you guys are currently seeing on your screen. I think the Piena Madridista de Philippines YouTube channel as well. Don't forget to subscribe. I have watched a couple of episodes that you guys do as well, and definitely I would love to be part of the show. Just text me anytime. We will send someone, or I would personally join that talk show as well. So thank you so much
Definitely.
once again for joining. So we have Sogat here as well. So Sogat, how is your overall experience? And before disconnecting, would you like to say something to everyone watching?
I think it has been a great show today. Had great fun, but sorry for my internet problems. It was something like that, the poor connection. But had a great time. Nice meeting Alberto brother and Susmit brother. Congratulations, Susmit brother, for your third anniversary of your Peña Madrista de Kolhapur.
Thanks, man.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Avinash brother, for thank
Yeah.
you, Avinash brother, for inviting me. Had a great time, had a fun. Thank you. Hala Madrid.
Thank you. Hala Madrid to everyone. You guys were fantastic, actually, because we always love having international guests in our show. Especially we, as a Real Madrid fan, we love to talk to people, who share the same passion, and we have done the exactly the same thing. Hopefully, catch you guys in future as well. For now, I would like to say thank you so much for joining, and Hala Madrid.
Ala Madrid.
Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid.
Hala
Catch you guys
Madrid.
later. Hala Madrid. So I just wanted to pop this up. Yeah. So thank you so much, Alberto. So yeah, that is the kick that we love, and thank you everyone. Cheers. I'll definitely get connected with you next time. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
guys.
So that was us, guys, talking about Real Madrid, and the prediction has been made. Hopefully, some of it will come true, and the match will start. I think 12:45 a.m. In Nepalese time, and hopefully we will going to have a good match as well. So before getting disconnected, I actually promised you guys that I will be doing a little quiz session before we get disconnected. So the question will be pretty simple, but whoever gets the answer quick will be able to win the special gift hamper sponsored by MG Classico Sports. So here comes the question. Real Madrid actually created a history last season by having many goal scorer. So exactly how many different goal scorer in La Liga did Real Madrid had last season? So I would like to repeat the question again. How many different players scored in La Liga last season? Whoever gets the first answer will win the special gift hamper from MG Classico Sports. So I haven't seen the comment yet. Hopefully you guys will know. The first answer is 3. That is not right at all. No, let's keep the comments coming. Because actually the stream will be a little bit late, so I haven't seen the question. Actually 22 is not correct. So yes, I think we have got the winner here. So the winner is Asis Cocorel. I think yes, Real Madrid did have 21 different goal scorers last season, and they actually created a history right there. And yeah, congratulations to Asis Cocorel. You got the answer right, and you will be able to collect your gift hamper from MG Classico Sports. I think they are currently in operation. So do visit MG Classico Sports physically and get your special gift hamper. So thanks, guys. That was us talking about Real Madrid, and we'll be back again next week with the season, with the match preview as well. But tonight is the important day. Real Madrid Fan Club Nepal will be featured in Facebook La Liga Watch. Gops Up with Manas Guerra actually tonight before the match kicks off. So don't forget to watch that. Until then, keep safe. Keep yourself safe, keep your family safe, wear masks most importantly, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you and Hala Madrid.